Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Field of the invention. We had already mentioned that the background of the invention would cover two broad parts. One is the field of the invention, which is just an introductory statement as to what the invention is, which normally begins with the words the invention relates to. And the second part is the description of the prior art. Now, in the field of invention, we would like to show you how you could search for the patents in the Patent Office website and how the field of the invention is important in doing that search. Now, if you come to the Patent Office website, you will find on the home page on patents, there is a search where you can search for the published patent applications. Now, if you click on this link, it will take you to a page which looks like this. Here, I've already entered the term under title. You could choose multiple titles here. I've chosen the term computer and I enter the CAPTCHA that figures here. And when I search, it takes me to the page, which looks like this. Now here, I'm interested in the first application, a method and apparatus for transferring digital content from a personal computer to a mobile handset. When I click on this number, it takes me to this page. This page gives you some bibliographical data about the patent. What is important here is that there is a classification called the field of invention. The field of invention, it's mentioned here as FI13. FI13 corresponds to the field of invention that is pertaining to computer science. This is an internal classification which the Patent Office uses. In fact, when you saw this page, there was no field by which you could search by the field of invention. It's just an internal classification. So coming back to this, the field of invention is a broad category which groups the various inventions so that it is easier for the Patent Office to allot the work to examiners who will be examining the patent application. What's more important is the IPC classification. Now, the IPC classification for this invention comes under two categories. These are the two categories. Now, the IPC classification is held by the WIPO. The WIPO has the description of all the various classifications and what those classifications are. You could search for codes and you will find what are the relevant classifications and the sub-classifications in it. So, a prior art search will be more effective if the prior art search is done using the IPC codes. So the field of invention, as I mentioned, is something that is important for you to mention at the beginning of the description of the background. And it is important for the Patent Office because the Patent Office classifies every invention based on the field. Now, an invention advances the technology. So it's essential for an invention to advance the technology. And for that, we have to look at the invention in a field of technology. So the field of technology is what is also referred to as the background of the invention. The background part refers to the field as well as to the technology. Now, if you look at this application again, you will find that there is a field of invention here, which says what the invention relates to, and there is a separate heading called the background of invention. So you could have them together as it has been done in the United States, or you could have them in separate classes as you can see it here. So next we will look at prior art.